In this hypothetical, Marcus Lee was a 34-year-old project manager at a large construction firm based in North Carolina. Known for being reliable, easy to work with, and good under pressure, Marcus had been with the company for over 3 years and consistently delivered projects on time and under budget. But despite his success, Marcus found himself dreading work. Not because of the workload, but because of the toxic culture growing around him. About a year into Marcus's time on a new team, his white supervisor, John, began making subtle but offensive comments about Marcus's race. At first it was jokes like, "We've got diversity on this team now. Marcus can speak for all the DEI stuff," or "You people are always good at talking fast." Marcus tried to brush it off, but over the next few months it escalated. John frequently mocked Marcus's mannerisms and speech in front of others. He assigned Marcus lower-level work while junior white colleagues were promoted to lead roles. When Marcus spoke up about being excluded from key meetings, John replied, "You're being too sensitive. Maybe this place isn't for you." Marcus reported the behavior to HR twice. Both times, HR conducted a, quote, review, but the outcome was always the same. "We found no evidence of policy violations." Instead of intervening, HR warned Marcus about, quote, creating unnecessary conflict and encouraged him to, quote, focus on being a team player. Soon after the second complaint, Marcus was given a performance improvement plan, or PIP, with vague expectations. His once stellar performance reviews were suddenly, quote, needs improvement, and he was told to, quote, fix his attitude or risk termination. The final straw came when John cornered him in the break room and said, "Guys like you always make everything about race. You won't last here much longer." Marcus resigned the following week, emotionally drained, humiliated, and unemployed. Now, while this isn't a real case, this is a strong example of a hostile work environment based on racial harassment and constructive discharge. Here's why Marcus would have a winning claim if this were a real situation. The conduct was severe and pervasive. Racial jokes, exclusion, and mocking over many months. It was committed by a supervisor, which holds the company directly liable under federal law. Marcus reported the conduct and the company failed to act. Instead of protecting him, they retaliated and forced him to resign under pressure. If Marcus pursued a claim under Title VII of the Civil Rights Act, he could win lost wages and future earnings, damages for emotional distress, punitive damages, especially since the employer ignored the complaints, and attorney's fees, and perhaps court costs. A hostile work environment isn't about one bad day. It's about a repeated, targeted behavior that makes it impossible to do your job. And if your employer refuses to act, the law may be on your side. Do not suffer in silence. If you're experiencing something similar, talk to an employment attorney who can help you hold your employer accountable. Visit SpiggleLaw.com today to contact our firm. You can also join the Spiggle Law Firm's free online community with questions, concerns, or comments for our employment lawyers or other members. Join today at SpiggleLaw.com/community.